So today we're going to install a siding mount bracket for our Starlink that we got when we moved in 2 weeks ago. We needed to get the internet up and running right away. We live in a remote area and there is no internet service out here, so we got the Starlink and we just basically set the router right here next to the front entryway, ran the cable out the door, and our satellite's just sitting on the ground outside on the grass. And it's partially blocked by that tree over there you can see, so we don't get the best of internet at the moment.
Here it is.
There it is.
All right.
So I had I bought this mounting kit when we purchased the Starlink. It was probably a month and a half ago, even before we moved, we bought it. But I need an additional kit, which is this kit here, which gives you everything you need to actually run it through the wall and then up the side of the house to where the bracket is going to be mounted on the wall. So it comes with a drill bit that goes all the way through a wall. That's for your guiding thing, and then to actually put the actual size hole you need for the cable to go through. They provide that as well, and then to some grommets to seal up and some sealant to seal up the openings for when you put it through, and then also some clips to mount the cable to the wall itself so you don't have it blowing around in the breeze. So that's what we're going to do today. Oh, and then this is to fish the cable through the wall so they don't have to get right through. So that's what we're going to do.
Let's do it.
All right.
So where are you putting it?
Well, we're going to put it right here in the corner. We're going to end up mounting it just on the gable end here on the fascia, and then we'll run on the outside of the wall. We'll run the cable down here and then through the wall right here, and then eventually the router that's over there will be mounted here, and that should take care of it. That way we won't have to trip over it every day.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
It was fun watching those people pull that big antique stove out of here with that the cord in the way. We've gotten a few big pieces of furniture out of here with that cord in the way, so we're excited to get this straightened up and finished up. Now, this table and this will be going up there now that the stove is gone. But for now, it's right here. And eventually we'll be getting farm-style table and chairs. Someone's got to dig for tools.
Can we pause it?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure we got an empty opening. We don't want a stud in the way or anything like that, so we have to locate our studs. Now we're going to know there's a stud right here by the window, which sure enough it shows. And then you scan through here, and looks like there's another stud right here. There should be one in the corner, which there is.
Another thing we have to watch for is not going too low to where we're going to drill through the power that goes from outlet to outlet.
Right. Which, I think if I go right above this, the heat vent, we should be good. So I'm going to basically just go between the two walls because I know I got space right here. And when you drill, you want to do a slight, from the inside anyway, you want to do a slight downward angle, because if you go straight or this way, then water has a potential of coming in and following the cord and coming into your house, or at least your stud cavity. So that's what we're going to do.
All right. Good luck, baby.
Thank you.
Sounds like it's going through. there it went.
Success. We made it all the way through.
Wee-hoo!
So then next, we're going to take this drill along with this and make our spade hole for the big enough.
Feels just horrible making big holes like that in walls.
But
I don't like the feeling, but it's necessary.
And that's why we have these grommets. So you take this grommet when you're all done, and that'll cover that up.
Sweet.
And then we put silicone around it to seal it up.
All right.
I want to vacuum all that stuff up too. Now what we can do is we can go on the outside and do the same thing.
All right.
That's where we came out.
All
And you
right.
can see what we're going to do is we're going to mount it pretty much straight up, or probably over the top of that column that hangs out. We'll drill it onto the fascia. That's where the mount's going to go. And then we'll take the cord, we'll guide it, and we'll guide it right along the edge here to kind of cover it up. The only place it'll be exposed will probably come around and then down here.
All right.
You can always paint the cord out.
Yep.
There we go. Effectively, I should be able to see in the house. Okay, so now what I've done is I've disconnected the cable from the router and moved the satellite dish over to where we're installing it. And then we're gonna just basically do this and feed this through here. Make sure it's in there tight enough. Okay. And then we're just gonna fish this through and hopefully find, there, I think I found it.
Find the hole.
I found the hole.
And magically, I appear inside to pull. How far do you want me to pull out?
Okay, so now what we just want to pull in just enough that we need inside, because then the rest of it will just be coiled up at the satellite. Ooh, dusty. So we're just going to have it on a little shelf about right here. So I think this amount is plenty for what we need. So what we need to do then is grab one of these grommets. Actually, we should grab both just to be safe. And we put it on. Like that. And then where the grommet splits, you want to put that on the bottom side, because then it's not so noticeable and it'll just be better that way. So we'll put some silicone around that. It's got to be open first.
Tends to work better.
It does.
Oh, my arm is getting tired.
Your arm's
I'm
getting
starting to shake. I think my stabilizer is still on though, so.
You must not have had your Wheaties or something.
It's just all this work has made me extremely sore. But you know, everybody, I just sat around doing a whole lot of nothing waiting for our house in Murphy to sell, and so my body got really weak. And now I'm doing all this work, and I'm starting to get stronger again. I can see some differences in my body, and a little bit stronger.
Okay, now we'll go out inside and do the same thing on the outside.
Oh, it's sprinkling, and look at the sky.
So we'll do the same on the outside as we did on the inside.
Hold on, I was showing them the sky. It was raining. Sprinkling, actually.
We're not meteorologists, honey.
They're just love droplets.
There we go. Well, they give you just enough.
Well, that's good. No waste. Oh, that's windy. But that's not good on the microphone, huh?
And then once the installation's totally complete with the up on the roof, and then I don't have to move the cable around anymore, then I'll put some more silicone around the very opening where the cable goes in.
Good idea. All right, I'm gonna go clean up that sheetrock and then put the table in place.
And then next we'll mount the satellite to the attic, or to the fascia.
All right.
Okay, so now we have the Starlink actually mounted to the soffit or the fascia of the house, and now I just got to run the cable with these. They provided these clips here, so I'll just have to run those down and down to where we enter, and then this extra stuff will loop up underneath the overhang for now and go from there. Okay, well, I got the cable all run. See, I ran right up alongside the shutter, so it's pretty much unseen. And we'll have to end up painting it out so it matches, but it looks pretty good. The only problem is they send out, whatever the length is for the cable, and you got to loop it up, which kind of looks tacky right now, but hopefully maybe I'll look on their website, see if they have shorter lengths so that we can run that, and then I can switch it out, or maybe someone I know can shorten it up for me. But anyway, so that's the installation of the Starlink from beginning to end, and like I said, it works really well. For anybody who's got remote locations and you don't have, fiber optics or cable or dial-up even. I don't even know if dial-up's even a thing anymore, but this is a great alternative. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like our videos. Thank you.